the difference between awareness and pure awareness. Because, and this is where we all get confused, because awareness has been here. We've been aware of objects and phenomena all along. And so we think, I am the person that is aware of these objects. This is what our experience has been. I am the person that's aware of these objects. And so the center point of the self is the body. Body. But really, when the shift to being awareness itself takes place, the center point is unbounded. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And that awareness, that pure awareness itself, becomes, it's what you've been all along. It's what the I has been all along. And so in the shift, in the awakening, what takes place is, it's just awake to itself, everywhere, from everywhere. Like that. And everything stays the same. Body, mind, everything stays the same. Only instead of thinking that and experiencing that these objects are in my awareness, coming from me as the person, all these objects are contained in the field of pure awareness, which I am. So that it's no longer are we fooled and entangled just with the little body mind anymore. You can't be fooled. And so let's ask this question. How many people here are no longer fooled? How many people here are awake to being awareness itself? Good, good. Oh, good. A few. Good. That's good. And see, what this exercise, or whatever you want to call it, this session, whatever we do in these sessions, what that does, it just sort of invokes more of the real clarity of what that self really is, what the I really is, who I am, who I really am. Rather than just thinking I am this body. And, of course, ultimately, in unity consciousness, you are the body. You are the body. But you're also everything else. Everything is as dear to me as I am to myself. That is the experience in unity consciousness. That's when we come back to normal. When everything is as dear to me, the me being unbounded awareness, as I am to my body. So in unity consciousness, the body is dear. I mean, just right now, in ordinary waking consciousness, your body is dear to you. It's very dear to you. And in unity consciousness, everything is so dear. Everything is so dear to myself. And because you ultimately, as awareness itself, you are everything everywhere. And that is the reality and the direct experience in unity consciousness. But the thing is, for that, not to be just a transitory kind of mood or feeling, the self has to wake up to itself as being awareness itself before it can sort of come back to normal, to being the person and the whole world and universe simultaneously. And that is normal. Unity consciousness is normal state of consciousness. It's normal life. We have lost that normal, natural experience of being everything everywhere, being the universe, everything, more than that even. We've lost that natural experience because we have become conditioned to experience ourselves as this little body, as the body. And that experience of being the body, or the body being the center point of who I am, the way out of that is for that illusion. It's an illusion. It's not real. You are not just this body. See, in fact, what we find in unity consciousness, in the normal, natural state of consciousness, what we find is the body is everything, everywhere. Everything is myself. Everything is my body. And so it's not that you are not the body, even right now. You are the body. It's just that you think it's an individual, personal body. It's not an individual, personal body. It's a cosmic, universal body. And it's individual simultaneously. And so being an individual person is fine. It's fine. It's just that now we want to wake up to the true universal reality of ourself and of the body, mind, personality, emotions, feelings. They are all cosmic. You are a cosmic, universal, divine being, not just an individual person, individual being. And see, we can have all sorts of beliefs and feelings and moods and experiences in the direction of that. But they're just moods, experiences, feelings, emotions that are fleeting, and they will come and go, come and go, come and go. So what is required in order to directly experience what we just talked about as being that cosmic being that you really are, is the clear awakening of who I am as that, what that I actually is. You know? It's not in the mind. The self is not in the mind. The mind is in the self. And so here we have the mind is looking for the self. And it can't find it because it's inside the self. It's inside infinity. It's inside the unbounded, pure awareness that you really are. Mind can only be aware of something. The self can only be awareness itself when it's awake to itself. It's absolute, unbounded, silent stillness, silent, present moment, pure, wakeful awareness, which it has always been all along. You have always been silent, pure awareness all along. Just conditioned to believe and experience I am the mind, body, person. That's all. But we're in the process now of breaking through that illusion. It's an illusion. It's not the true reality. And see, everybody in the world is living that same virtual reality, illusory virtual reality, not living the true reality of just being awake. And opening up then, see, when we're clearly awake, and this is why we focus on this clear shift to being awareness, before we get into all of this other stuff that we usually talk about on retreats and stuff like that, because it's that pure awareness, that remembers itself. It's not the little mind. It's who you really are that wakes up to the universal cosmic divine reality of itself. So that the whole of life begins to move more in accord with the laws of nature, the way we were designed to live. All of this world around us, the objects and phenomena we view of it are just the surface, just the superficial surface aspect of what is actually there and of what you are, the full value of who and what you are. There's so many levels and levels of creation, and that gets all those transcendental levels in the transcendental field of consciousness. It gets expressed in the appearance of form on the surface level of life here, from the amoeba to the elephant. They're all just expressed appearances of the transcendental field, the levels of the transcendental field of the consciousness that you really are, that encompasses the totality of everything everywhere. And so what we see on the surface of life, the objects and phenomena, they are very important. They're not just Maya, just illusion. No? They are the expressed appearance of all of the levels of intelligence that are in the transcendental field of consciousness, pure, unpolluted consciousness itself, that opens up to itself and knows itself at a point, at every point within itself, and just comes fully awake. The whole transcendental field of consciousness comes awake. And the universal, we could say, sort of vertical reality of life gets expressed in the horizontal three-dimensional appearance that the mind experiences. But really, it's a universal cosmic life. You are universal, cosmic, and divine. The more the self itself, when the self awakens to the true unbounded reality of itself, that's what it opens up to as it becomes more and more awake to itself, to what it really is, to who you really are, to what you really are. So when we say, when we talk about the incredible reality of you, we're not fooling around. We're not fooling. It is incredible. It's incredible. Opening up to the being itself is so essential, so important, because then the self knows, oh my God, I am that unbounded awareness. And then the unbounded awareness itself comes awake to itself more, and everything becomes so dear. Everything is so dear to you, and this is more of the precious life that is the life we say is the world and the life of everyone out there. It turns out that it's really your life. It's really what you are. It's who you are. There's no other out there. It's all your life, and it's all divine. It's all divine. And all of the people in the world, all of the billions of people in the world, are the vehicles, the temple that the self itself can know itself, the unbounded infinite reality of itself at that point of that temple, but can invoke the remembrance of the whole field of divinity at that point of the body-mind, of the whole shebang. Everything, nothing is excluded. You know? And so that's the kind of thing that is worthwhile. That's the reason why we were created on this, and being on this planet in the first place. There's no other reason. I mean, sure, except to propagate more bodies, so that the opportunity comes there for the infinite reality of the divinity itself to experience, know the total reality of itself at the point of view. Infinity and divinity only know itself, can only know itself at a point. You know? You, your body-mind, you are that point. You are that point. And before the divinity can know itself, the infinity has to know itself at that point of view. So this is the thing. This is why we talk like this, and why we do this, because we know what more there is. We know the true reality of who you really are, who and what you really are. You know? And you know, if we can, have even one person awaken just to that unbounded awareness, then it's a joy. It's a joy. It's a joy. It's a beginning. It's a beginning. So it's a beautiful thing. We're here. It's a special time. It's a special time. And it's precious. It's so precious.